In brightest day and blackest night, it's 8 p.m. Do you know where your toys are? Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo, and welcome back to my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything. And this is my Sunday night podcast where we get to talk about life and toys. Specifically today, though, I'm super amped because you might not realize if you've been, hanging with me for a while or checking out my toy photography. I don't do a lot with Green Lanterns, but I love the Lantern Corps. And yeah, I'm super fired up to kind of dedicate some time today to talk about them, to unbox some new stuff. And it's very goofy. I was like, oh, I have my Green Lantern ring. I couldn't find it because at some point I've given it to my son to mess around with. So I found this and I was like, oh, this is it. And then I was like, oh, wait, that's not a Green Lantern ring. That's Drive Shaft. It's the name of my band. That's a deep cut from Lost. So anyway, happy Sunday, everybody. Well, we will get to class attendance in a second. Hopefully I'm sounding good. And yeah, I am super amped up. And, of course, I sent the link to the Toy Daddies and the Sentinels. We'll see if anybody shows up. I also sent it to my neighbor Dan, Captain 1134. Again, no pressure. Cody, Too Much New Toys. My man, he has the Joy Toy Turtles. That was going to be the other joke that I started with, which was going to be, yeah, I know where my toys are. My turtles are in Teterboro, New Jersey right now. I have been looking forward to these silly Joy Toy turtles, and I know they're going to be small, and I know I'm going to end up opening them up, and they're going to be probably taken to work and all of that. But I was like, man, I want my turtles. I want my turtles. But we're going to be talking about some other green clad characters today. But here we go. Let's start out with some class attendance. We might stick to the theme. So here we go. Wyatt Smith, Copper State Collectibles in the house. What's going on, Wyatt? There's Ray Paz. Or what happened to the ringleader? No, we lost the ringleader? Oh, that's okay. You're still always in my heart. There's Toy Father, fellow Toy Daddy, fist bumping his way. You know what? This is a perfect thing to segue real quick. Little announcement. So if you don't know, we're very excited. We put together a goofy reel. We love being silly. Why not, right? It's making the most of this thing we call life. And I was so happy that Toy Father was on board. So he actually filmed his part first. He was that excited. And if you haven't checked it out yet, I do suggest, because I don't want to risk playing it here because it does use Sandstorm, if you guys remember that from the way back in the Jersey Shore days. But yeah, we did a very goofy Jersey Shore style promo reel for tomorrow night's Toy Pick Community Top 10 because we have a special guest coming on, and it is Rocco the Great. So we're very, very excited to have him on, and we had to get the Italian machismo going. So anyway, good to see you, Chris. There's Jukebox Hero. What's up, man? Happy Sunday night. Jamie Lynn Parks, let's talk some lanterns. Yes, that's what I'm super excited about. And here's Wade Create. Oh man, I am so excited for him. I think once a month I'm going to do something where I hit the Toy Pick nominations as hard as I did the other week. And like I said, when I go to somebody's account, I try to see obviously great artwork, something that I think will resonate. And yeah, Wade had such a great T-Rex shot and he ended up in the top 10, made me very happy. So yeah, that's right. Doing DC. Hey, I don't know. I love DC. I love DC comics. I'm super into Greek mythology. That's been something my mom instilled in me growing up. The Joseph Campbell hero journey. I ended up teaching and still do at different parts whenever I can kind of squeeze it in. And those Greek mythological myth and monsters were the premise of so many superheroes that we love today. So yeah, I do love DC and the whole larger than life, godlike type stories that they can tell and the characters that they are. So as much as I love Marvel, I mean, I just happen to really like the Marvel toys, like the Marvel Legends over Mcfarlane for so long. But now Mcfarlane, like I've made my peace with scaling a long time ago. And they're getting way more fun to play with in hand. Still not perfect by any stretch. Like, I still wouldn't call them hand candy, but I do enjoy them way more. And yeah, like, and I'm excited and want to get them in front of the camera. So that's right, talking DC, baby. All right, Josh Brown, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Here's Seth, Green Lantern time. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here's my other toy daddy, Chewy. What's up, buddy boy? Again, maybe we'll get a little poppin', but I know it's bedtime. I know it's bedtime. I was just, my wife always does the duty. I get to say my goodnight. I mean, of course I help. I help as much as I can, but she gets the cuddle session before they put them down. Here's Finca. Long time no stream. Yes, I'm so happy you're able to be here again. Attendance, just like super chats and all those things, are never expected, but always appreciated. So Finn, thank you so much for being here tonight, man. Oh, that's so awesome. Let's see, Chewy pulling double duty. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens. Moving on. Let's see. Nah, that Ringling. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I just, I know we were still looking for an official title for you over here in Yambonia, so I wasn't sure if that's where that came from. I gotcha. Oh, this guy, amazing. Dude, I love this guy. What's up, Kev? So Unworthy Collector. I know a huge DC fan, so welcome, man. Let's see. Ray says there's a hit with gotcha. All right, Toy Father. Hey, bringing out the Italian gabagool. That's what I'm talking about. KJ Smith, man, happy Sunday. Thanks for being here. Unworthy Kyle Rayner, greatest Green Lantern, dude. That's something that we can have a little friendly debate on tonight for sure. Hey, High School Creations, what's going on, Mike? How are you? Congrats again on Wall XD, baby. I am waiting for I'm going to be ordering, just so you know. I was talking about I was like, if I order through the website or Instagram, is he still handling Kickstarter stuff? So I know you've been getting things out, man. So I'm super excited. Again, very jelly of the Toy Daddies rocking theirs. So it looks great, man. Again, congratulations. Cal the Collector, what's going on? How you doing, Carlos? Happy Sunday, buddy. And yeah, Kilowag, pretty awesome. What is his... See, this is the one thing I forgot. I meant to refresh my memory because I love the Lantern Corps. And like I said, just now at this point, so many heroes and tidbits of things. What does he say? Somebody's going to have to remember. Wade, hit me with it. All right, let's see. I love the Green Lantern, but I think they made Earth Jail not so unique. And that's very interesting. That's something we will touch on tonight. Kyle is the greatest, as well as Chip. That's right. Here's the other member of A Worthy Addiction. What's up, Danny boy? Toy Addict 17. How you doing? You, my friend, are in the middle of the Toy Addict, the Black and Wednesdays. Dude, I've been so bad about posting and taking pictures, so I gotta get something in before the month is over. But yeah, TA_ Black and Wednesdays. I think we're back on. So yeah, again, lots of stuff. It's a tired toy dad. I hate complaining. Again, I'm not complaining. I hate always having to say that, but it's like it always feels that way. That's right. No, I knew he was a squirrel. That's right, because I'm thinking of Super Pets. Because, yeah, it's a great movie, by the way. Hal Jordan's GOAT, forget the rest. There we go. KJ with Guy Gardner. Oh, man, we're going to be touching on all of these guys, mentioning all of these guys. There's Dig Spigs, global icon, national treasure, director of tourism here in Yambonia. What's going on, Ryan? How are you? An argument could be made for Sinestro. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yes. And KJ for sure. Simon Baz, dude, that's another thing. Ooh, I gotta cue that bad boy up. Mcfarlane again, dropping some heat over on their page. So we'll hit some toy news today too. Why not? Because it's all Green Lantern related. All right, yeah, that's getting that going. Oh yeah, baby. All right, keep moving on. Let's see. KJ, guy. That I know that's not actually meant to be. That's. That is funny. That's funny. All right. Here's the Machu man. What's going on, brother? How are you? And yeah, Cowabunga. Oh, I want those Joy Toy Turtles. It's again, as the guy that made a video about FOMO, I deal with it. This is the stuff all these topic videos are things that are near and dear to my heart. Things that I like to connect with one another so I know I'm not alone. So I do. I know they're coming though. That's part of the like. It's not me saying no. Do I waffle? It's like no. This is I ordered them and I just all of my bros that ordered them have them. Cody just posted. He did a live where he went through them. I didn't get to check that out earlier today, but yeah, I plan on watching that. And I'm just super But there you go. High School Crazy, of course, man, of course. Poser. That's right. Poser. I'm trying to remember, like, what, trying to think of the movie because we're going to talk about the movie too. Blackest Night. Hell yeah. Awesome story. And you know what? That's one of the things I have over here. I grabbed my, because I told you I got my Mcfarlane buckets out for the tonight's stream. And you know I know I have the second cam going on, but yeah, there's my Blackest Night, Batman and Superman. Poozers. Why can't I hear this, Roy? I like it's one of those words that you read in comics so many times, and then like when you actually go to say it out loud, you're like, how the heck is it? So poser. I'm poser. I'm just very silly right now. Okay, Blackest Night, last screen story I read. There you go. And Rookie, yeah, useless rookie. That's right. Oh yeah, no, hey, of course, I'm just letting you know, but yeah, just letting also our friends know in the community that this is going on. Again, you do such a great thing with that Black on Wednesdays, man. There's Cody. Whoop, there you are. Ian Boney in full swing, dude. Again, you want the link? No problem. Just let me know. I didn't mean to. Again, just dealing with life around real life Yimbonia. Well, I guess this is all Yimbonia. House Yimbonia. Let's see. Ray Paz, the original will always be Alan Scott. That's fair, but yeah, Hal is the GOAT. Let's see. I like the parallel universe where Jack Black was Green Lantern. I ordered mine from AliExpress from High Resin Joy Toy Dealer. I checked the reviews. It's here, like it's in New Jersey. Like I said, it's in Teterboro. So I will finally, I think, be getting it tomorrow because it left the regional shipping facility, and I'm assuming it would have gotten to my neck of the woods and then hopefully out. Well, tomorrow is Columbus / Indigenous Peoples Day. However, you know, we go with that. So is the post office open tomorrow? I mean, I have to work. My students are off, but I got to go in. I don't know. So if not, then I have to wait till Tuesday. If I have to wait, it's a lesson in patience. Just another many in this thing called life. KJ, Green Lantern is the best TCU. All right, KJ's coming out swinging right now. Wade creates, does Bruce Wayne count in Lantern Corps? That's a good question. Mine are on the way. Can't wait to get them. Oh, man, for sure. Poozer. All right, that's what Poozer. Okay. Not main continuity. Fair. All right. Yeah, sound it out. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you guys. What's Laserman up to? What's his catch like? That's right. We got to get that. We got to figure that stuff out. You know, tomorrow will be more building upon the Laserverse, I am sure. Shots fired. There we go. Would Laserman be a Green Lantern? That's a great question for the Toy Father. You still in the chat there, Chris? Don't listen to unworthy things. Let us the best chucker ever. Don't bring out Dark Info. There we go. Tomorrow's holiday. Yeah. So, that's right. So, all right. So probably Tuesday. Maybe what? I was using one of those like universal parcel tracking things, and it had said like it should be by the 12th, but you know, it's not the 12th. So, all right. No mail. Rats. Okay. No worries. All right. At least I can like set my expectations so I'm not sad face when I get home tomorrow. Leto is the Green Lantern of movie actors. Fair. Let's see. Batman cast. They made a Mcfarlane toy. There you go. Bruce Wayne is not a core member. Neither is Alan Scott. There we go. Laser first. Oh man. All right. So yes, behind me, I have lots of Green Lantern figures to go through, and other lanterns, That's what I have. You know, I don't have every last single one. I was looking on the eBay. Speaking of Kyle Rayner, I saw the blue Lantern variant, which You know, whenever that hit dropped, that was a time when I had put a pause on Mcfarlane figures, and now that thing is like 120 or something on the resale, so or on the eBays. So yeah, I probably will not be getting, but I already have. I'm gonna have two Kyle Rayners, as you're gonna see tonight. So yeah, I probably didn't need a third, but again, more lanterns and more colorways. That's what I want. I love. Oh, that new 52 is when I was going super hard into reading Lantern comics, and you know what? This is like the little piece of life, right? Like I always used to be hard on my sleeve, and I still of course am a emotional guy, but like over the last 5 years being a dad, I've been learning how to not react to the emotions, like, but there was the time where I would resonate with like the Hulk and like again Raphael when we talked about like different turtle personalities, and I used to love that line, that's the thing, I'm always angry, and like that was a stretch, like, and again still me, but just a little bit easier to go into those like kind of grumpy moods and things of that nature. So in the new 52, I really loved the Red Lantern line. Like I loved getting into the Red Lanterns, like that storyline, just all of that. I was just buying Red Lantern. It was so good. So yeah. So I'm not there anymore, but that's why you have to. You learn and grow and you change, at least that's the hope, right? So I've been trying to get better each day. Let's see, Jamie Lynn. All right, he has wielded a power ring, but he's like the military didn't enlist. Ah, interesting. Okay. So here's where look, we're gonna start with this Mezco one because this was an early Mezco for me. And then we'll get into full blown Mcfarlane. But this is the only one I know that there is a Green Lantern Hal. I just never had an opportunity to get him at by the time I got into Mezco, like John, I think I got him for Big Bad, maybe, for the $80 at the time. Remember that? And that was just, which is still like, but that was the early on Mezco basic figure price. So he was up, and, this is a good reminder too, everybody. PSA. Don't forget to check your toy batteries. You just got to have them activated, use them for a little bit just so they don't go bad on you. So just a little reminder. But all right, huge selling point is the light up lantern. I love that. Now, I am having a little trouble. I've always had a little trouble with this guy in regards to having him hold the lantern more naturally. Like this is literally the best I could come up with was holding it to the side there. Let me switch this around, make him nice and big in HD. That's what it's all about. There we go. So yeah, I mean, I'm not crazy about holding from the side. I know lanterns do it, but I don't know. It was also a little bit of a rush. But yeah, so I do really enjoy this Mcfarlane figure. Not Mcfarlane, Mezco figure. Jeez Louise. He moves well. The suit has all of that kind of pleather lining, etc. But he just is still posable. Not to the point of the recent, updates with the buck that they use. But yeah, he's, very serviceable, and you don't have to worry about his suit because of the fabric and the way that the lining, like, so I've never worried about this type of, outside of creasing, like the usual Mezco stuff. But otherwise he can move thanks to all of that fabric. So yeah, so that's great. And then this is my big thing. I know we had talked, like, Chewy, you're my man, Josh Brown. I need constructs. I need resin Green Lantern constructs. I need goofy stuff. I need it all. I want constructs. I need it. So that was another, like I said, huge selling point of this figure, because over here, this is really neat. You guys know, if you've been with me for a while, that I really enjoy when accessories are just on the hands that swap. It just makes it a little better. Unless, of course, they fall and break, which, is part of it's one of the risks. But I only use this stuff for specific photos, careful, yada, yada. But yeah, so he's got that awesome Green Lantern shield. Straight up just blast effect. Again, connected to the hand attachment. And again, I'm not showing you anything. This has been out forever and ever and ever. This was really cool, interesting, because there's no fist in there. But let me see if I can get the... Come on, camera. There we go. That's the peg hole there. So when you take the hand off, that literally just becomes the whole fist. Is that in there too? Whoa! All right. This is terrible because you're not seeing it. This is literally the first time I've noticed this. The fist is in there. I can't believe I just realized that with a ring and all. I am a botchagaloop. That is too funny that I'm just seeing that. It's very much like the Jada Toys Hadoukens with the hands in there. That's so cool. I can't believe I'm just silly guy. And this one is also awesome. So again, these are really great constructs. And thanks to, again, Mezco, like just loading up their characters with accessories. Yeah, that's sick. Now, I don't have it readily available because I didn't think that far ahead. But there is that other alternate head sculpt of Jon Stewart bald and yelling. So that was the other thing that I wish that... Why didn't they give us, like... It's like what they did it with Bishop, too. Where two distinct, like, different facial expressions, but then different hairstyles. I don't know. Like, you have so many toys that have multiple head sculpts. Even just something like 4, just 2 and 2. I would have loved that. But this is still a great addition. Way back when I bought a mystery box from D Amazing, and I had already had this guy. So I know Chewy, I was able to pass along that Green Lantern. So he also has this Jon Stewart Green Lantern. That was his first Mezco, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he got a D Amazing one, which was pretty neat. All right, let's see. Back to the chat because I'm a knucklehead. Let me get this out of the way for real quick. Let's see. Okay, scrolling up. I love you guys. Just catching up now. My bad. You know how it is. I get in the zone with the toys. All right. Side 9. There we go. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for being here. Let's see. I hope Mafex makes Green Lanterns. That would be crazy awesome. I would really love that. Let's see. He can't hold it from the top. It was just before, like, I literally didn't want to wait and keep you guys waiting as I'm just messing around, but I have always had some trouble. I think I've eventually gotten it, but it's like, it's not exactly how I would want him to do it. I don't know. It's just because it's so big, it's like kind of awkward looking. So to get it looking good has always been a little bit of a challenge, as I recall and rediscovered tonight. But like I said, I was just trying to rush to get the battery lit up just for the opening of it. But yeah, Mafex. Oh no, it's Mafex. I'm saying it Mafex. But that would be great. Can someone explain what happened to the White Lanterns? Kyle was it and then wasn't and then was again. What's Kyle doing now? That's a very good question. I don't have an answer for you. My Mezco Johns. Oh, it has started a fray. Well, you've actually done a lot more with yours than I have. So, you know me, I leave these guys in like vanilla posing, you know, like to go right back on the shelf. I took him right off of my Justice League shelf, but that's how I go. But yeah, you've played with yours a whole lot more than I have, which, you know, it's battle damage. It's battle damage. If they keep on the current level they're on, those figures will be insanely incredible. Yeah. Transparent resin is like weak glass. Rats. Well, then I don't know what to suggest. I just want more constructs. Just from Todd, give me a Green Lantern accessory pack. Like anybody. Vibing with Deadpool in the corner. Nice touch. Oh, yeah. He's just chilling out. So here, this is the little update. Again, you guys know I've turned this into like my little villain's lair. But there's little Odious, just a reminder, you know, Odious is going to be at Legion's Con. Thanks in part, my small part, to yours truly, just saying. But there's little O. But yeah, I tried to move some stuff around. There's Lone Wolf Labs. My boy made that. Grime City made that door. And then, yeah, I have my ridiculous Funko Pops. My Bitty Pops, which I am finally done. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I'm done with Betty Boop. I have enough now. I have too many. I have too many. Um, but yes, I do hope that would be awesome if Josh starts making. Again, no pressure, no pressure. But you know, you've got those dino hands coming for Legion's Con for Odious, so that's what made me think about it, Josh. You know, like you're doing the purple resin, right? Like, is there green resin or is that? I don't know. I'd love it. I'd love it. Um, oh my god, it's you. Let's see. I always wanted that figure. Oh man, is he hard? Like, you know, once I get possession of a figure, I stop worried about after the fact. I guess he been hard to come by. We can look tonight. I'm curious. Yeah, he's a good one. He's a good one. And then here, just as it's that season, I literally bought these guys because we're gonna see him in a bit. But Atrocitus, and I think these were part of that wave. And then, it's good that Unworthy's here because I do need some of you guys to school me on a couple of these characters that have slipped my mind. But yeah, those are really, really incredible. Let's start there, right? So just take a look at, I'm going to zoom in real quick on this head sculpt for both of these guys. Let's see. Again, the standing, the ankles. I'm over the ankles of these figures. They kill me. Ugh. All right, that's my only complaint. I feel like that's a fair, valid criticism. And I know it's not ever. I know. Just they drive me nuts. That's okay. So here we go. Look at that, boy. Woo-wee. So the head sculpts on these guys are absolutely no joke. Here we go. I have my light wand up here, trying to get some better details out for you guys. But yeah, that Batman is sick. And I took these guys out because I'm hoping. I mean, we're already almost halfway through October, and I haven't taken a spooky shot yet. So I got to get on it. But there's that Superman. The head, the teeth. Like, this is a really, 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 really gnarly sculpt. Oh, the nose, it's so rad. So I'm a huge fan. And then even the texturing on the arms, the like decayed flesh. Like, I was really pumped. So, you know what? This is a good little segue. This is a little quick segue. So I know I haven't done my creativity block video, but one of the things I will talk about in that video is trying to find a point of frustration in something that you can control within your life, especially within the hobby, right? So because we're talking about creativity, like if you're not feeling uninspired to take a photo or make a reel or just film whatever you do with your time. So for me, it's usually related to organization. And so the last 2 days I went so heavy into cleaning. Like, I can walk around the basement so much better. Like, I don't have to step over stuff. Of course, at the end of this stream, it's going to be a mess, but not to the extent that it was. And yeah, like, I got to actually organize in tubs. So all of these things, like, really, like, I found every last like Marvel Legend accessory. Like, I was starting to just get to a point where I was just throwing them into my little containers. And like, yeah, one of these type of things. And they were all mixed and matched. And I finally got time to just sit on the floor. My daughter came down and joined me today. My son hung out with me yesterday while I was doing it. And it was nice. It was nice to still get some, like, family time. And then I was able to, like, really help with my own mental health by getting these things sorted. Like, it felt so good. I can't tell you enough. So finding, again, something you can control within your hobby. And if something like that, identifying it and then, doing something about it, because that really helped. So let's see, the Wolverine / the that hits Cap Shield. Yeah. Let's go. I need sculpts. All right. You guys are talking. I love it. Pumping Josh with all good ideas. Great ideas. Let's see what else going there. So I need sculpts. All right. All right. Henrock 112. What's going on, man? Dude, speaking of Odious, dude, our boy, I didn't even get to like and respond. I just saw it like from within a chat and I went, my goodness, Henrock, he just posted a ridiculous banger. So please go check out Henrock 112. It's Odious in the electric chair with Prune Face as a priest doing the last rites. Like, dude, the creativity, and then on top of it, the photography, and just, oh, you're so good. You're so good. Let's see. Wade said, dig the Jon Stewart, my favorite Lantern for sure. Oh, yeah, I mean, he's up there. He's up there, especially because of my love of the animated series, Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. Like, John easily grew, like, he was my Lantern. Probably for most of us, like around, the 40s. Like, if we're in our 40s, like, that's my Lantern over Hal. Like, Hal, I ended up really appreciating later on in comic books and stuff. But like, I grew up, Jon Stewart was my Green Lantern. Darth Primus in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining on this. Hopefully, a wonderful Sunday for you. It was really nice weather here in Jersey this weekend. Let's see. There are a lot of sculptors out there. Okay, we're having sculpting. That's okay. I always love when comic creators give the Lanterns constructs that are appropriate for their personalities and imaginations. Toys rarely get it right. Speaking of this, oh man, this is actually perfect. I saw this over on X. I don't know who posted it, but it was a comic cover. All right, I gotta be bound. This is too funny that this is all coming up. So hang on, I gotta go. Kyle Rayner. Again, small world. It's a small world after all. Here, of all the things that we've just been talking about, this cracks me up that we did this, guys. This is too funny. Let's see. Where the heck? Come on, where is it? That's not what I wanted. Open image. That's it. Oops. Okay. This is nuts. Okay. I'm sharing this. Boom. How do you like that? So I got to show you Henrock's picture. Gosh darn it. Okay. And then we'll get back. How ridiculous is that comic cover? But here we are talking about Henrock and his picture in the electric chair. And then that's so nuts. What a great shot. What a great idea. Wow. But yeah, to go from that and then this comes up in our talking about constructs and everything. I don't know. That's just funny. I like how our conversations go, guys. I enjoy that. So that's crazy. That's awesome. Okay. Ooh. What's going on, Jay's Hot? How you doing, you sweet little meatball? Congratulations to Jay Shot. He came in 5th place over on the TPC Top 10 this week. I am so proud of you, and I am looking forward to tomorrow night. For no reason, just saying. Seth, let's see. I made a Selena Kyle Green Lantern using a Hella body. Ooh. That's a really great idea. Yeah, because that's straight up. That Hella Mezco is basically that Jon Stewart. I mean, like, very similar construction. That's great. Ooh, Johnny Rhino's in the house. How you doing, man? Thank you so much. So, guys, don't forget, if you have not had a chance yet, my video last week was on the unboxing of the Bane Mercenary statue that I did over at Chubsy Wubsy. And again, Johnny Rhino was helping me out, so he made us a couple appearances in the video. So what's going on, man? Darth Primus Brightest Day storyline ended with Swamp Thing being the White Lantern. Oh, the Avatar for life or so. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, constructs, yeah. Let's see. Don't drop your translucent purple Odious Dino. Okay, fair. That's fine. But you know what? Like, again, if it's for so Josh, like somebody like you, like if people are buying from you, like they're gonna be within our hobby and community, and we have that understanding of the fragility of some of these, daddy toys, as I like to call them. So we should be good if you want to crank some stuff out. Just saying. I don't know. Try it out. Disavowed Action Figures. Happy Sunday, man. Are you going to work tomorrow? You have a professional day? I have an in-service day. Jamie Lynn. John said John should have the most technically complex constructs, usually based on machinery. Hal makes big, simple, cartoony constructs. Kyle, being an artist, creates the most imaginative. I know. That's what's so nice. And what is Guy's deal? I know he also battles the Rage, the Red. what is he known for in terms of his constructs? Because like, yeah, I would have pegged those as well. So I'm glad you pointed that all out. But what's guys? I'll have to look up some of that too. Let's see. I actually had some orange left over, so I have some limited fire dino hands. Very cool. Johnny Rano, yeah, love the Blackest Night Wave. Just looked him up. He's still around. I think it was crazy at one time, but it's come down. There you go. All right. Well, hey, a little treat yourself when you're ready for it. That'd be neat. And yes, there it is, green. Nice. Mcfarlane needs to release an ankle back. It's still the one thing. I'm getting better at like understanding this engineering with the ankles. It's just an interesting, but not in the fun, like, Revel Tech way of trying to figure out engineering. I don't know, like, because sometimes I can't even get these guys to stand up just vanilla style, like they really do with like the ratchety ankles. It's just nuts. It's just, yeah, but it's all, when you see the sculpt, like when you see this, it's like, all right, well, I'd rather have that than not have that. And I know he gives you stands. I have so many stands. I hate the stands. I mean, I know why he gives them to us, but they're not my favorite. That's why I don't do Mcfarlane Mafex all the way, dude. I mean, that's Mafex is the way to go for any, big bull and Mezco too, but like for DC for 6-inch figures for sure. So much room for activities. That's what I'm talking. Yes, I was even making that joke on Friday at school because I was doing some organization in my classroom because I had moved rooms. So in September I had to set all these things up, and I just was like, okay, the rest of it's going to be a work in progress. But I made a huge dent in organizing there too. And same deal, my co-teacher came in one period. I was just like, look all the room for activities. She was inspired to watch Step Brothers with her husband this weekend. So. Love Mcfarlane toys, but I can admit ankles are definitely a weak point. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not to not. It's just something like, I really love DC, and I really enjoy these figures. It's the one thing left, because he's addressed everything else. Wired capes, multiple head sculpts, multiple hands, different accessories. I mean, like, all of the things that I've wanted from his toy line, he's given us. It's literally just down to the ankles. I don't know if I have any other main, like, again, I don't want to say complaints, just like constructive criticism. I do think it's a bigger problem than just like a nitpick though, because again, but I don't have the Machu magic. So let's see. Ray Paz, Black Lantern Superman, that's supposed to be Earth 2 Super. Oh, okay. That died at Infinite Crisis. Gotcha. Also somehow that's Batman's clone body from Infinite Crisis as Black Lantern. Thank you. All right. Major Force. Oh, I appreciate it. Okay. So Captain Atom villain. Very nice. Dow Biggs killing it as always. Yep. Henrock is easily one of the best around. And it's good to hear it. Again, happy Sunday, man. And Cody, the only answer that matters is Larfleeze. And yes, Chewy, thank you. Click that like for Yimboni. Good little reminder to make sure that while you're here, hit if you're chatting on your phone like I do. Oh no, my light went out. Oh, is it totally dead now? Let's see. Yeah, shoot. That's gonna die again. But hopefully we'll be all right. But yes, hit that. And speaking of Yambonia, so again, citizens of Yambonia, appreciate you guys all so very, very much. So because in lieu of the poll, because I'm still keeping that topic as the next one, I'm super amped up. I think actually filming it tomorrow. Like, I think I just need to sit down, do the thing, and get it out. So in lieu of a poll, tomorrow night, before the TBC Top 10, we're going to have another members only live, no production, just check in. How's your day? What's going on? I hope all of the good stuff. And so at 8:45 tomorrow, you do not have to be in the live chat to win. All of last week's winners, so J-Shot, Machu, and Duart Studios are out, and the Toy Daddies have recused themselves moving forward. So again, love all you guys. So yes, it'll be everybody that is a citizen of Yambonia. And J-Shot, while he was super pumped to get the Mini-Mates Last Ronin, he said that he does have this. So this is going to be drawn one more time. So again, for, I think, what do I have it here? $2.99. Once a month, I want to do a giveaway for the citizens of Yambonia. So I feel like that's not a bad way to spend $3, for a chance at a toy or toy box of things I send you. And speaking of, I figured why not? This is in high demand. So my only thing, and this is the stupid box was punctured, but the figure itself is fine, totally fine, and I feel like whoever's gonna get it will want to crack it open anyway. So sorry about that, but yes, I'm gonna do 2 giveaways. So spinning the wheel one time for the NECA Trick or Treat figure, and then again for Sonic from Sonic 3. So there you go. So yes, I will be double checking the list right around 8:30 to make sure that you do have to be in order to be a part of it. So there you go. This little fun thing. That's what I'm talking about. Yambonia forever. Appreciate you, right? Let's see. How appropriate you have a bit of a creative block about creating a video about a creative block. I know. It's true. And again, that's why I really want to speak from the heart and speak from experience with, the things that will work, address the times that it doesn't, and just that type of thing. So anyway, it is very meta. Yes, Wade, super meta. And yeah, the Sonic 3 figures are great. In part of my organizing, I identified all the toys for my buddies. Duar is getting a Cobra infantry soldier from me, which is awesome. So one of the OG original classifieds, which I'm pumped about. So yeah, it's all good. Yes. Enough about Yambonia. All right. I hope this lighting situation will be okay. I'm really kicking myself. I thought it would be good for this, but we got the other ring light coming in, so yeah, we got light. We got light. If I need to, I will get up and pop on my other ceiling light if we need to. So we'll see. All right. Moving on, more Mcfarlanes. Let's see. Just grab that. My son, that Sonic, he loves it. Yeah, dude. It's a good one. It's a good one. And I thought, again, spread the love, right? Spread the love. So we'll get these guys out of the way. There we go. Zoom back out there. With Deadpool just chilling. All right. What else did I want to tell you guys about before we begin? Yeah, we'll just get into some figures here. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start taking these one at a time, and then we're going to crack open some new ones. So I'm going to go in order of, again, these are the ones that I've just owned, in order of possession. So the very first one that I did pick up was this John Stewart Mcfarlane. And like you were saying, Jamie Lynn, yeah, he's got the heavy-duty, crazy awesome, there you go, scroll it down. Yeah, constructs, very detailed. We got the Gatling gun. I really love this figure, and I'm gonna show you guys in a second too, because he's got the backpack. So this is the very first one that I have, and like a force armor, not force, he's got translucent armor. He's got a force field, and it basically is. It's armor, Green Lantern armor on top of that, which can also come off. Come on, stand up. You were good for a second. All right, I'm going to lean him back because, of course, why not? But this is the thing that always blew me away about this particular figure. He's got these beautiful green eyes. I hope that they're being picked up by the camera here. Maybe without the lighting, it's a little bit here. What if I throw on camera flash? Like, this is an excellent, gives me goosebumps. Love that. Oh man. So that the beautiful green eyes. So there's John Stewart. So that was my first one. Fell in love. Even with, limited crunching and stuff, because yeah, how it's just, he's badass. He's so cool. He's so great. So yeah, that was my very first one. And then, so again, going back old school, right? Like, this is earlier Mcfarlane. So that means in terms of ankles and crunching, definitely an issue. But this figure was also great. This was in the 2-pack with the Batman lantern. If I can get him to stand. There we go. Ooh, beautiful. So this Hal, I mean, I love him. And, you know, he doesn't have to do too much grunt. Both of them, like him and John Stewart. That's why I'm saying I'm making my peace in so many ways with this stuff. And speaking of simple constructs, I really love the boxing glove. It does have, let me just click over here. It does have the Lantern logo right on the outside and the jetpack. These are the same constructs, though, that are going to be in the Silver Age or the new Mcfarlane. It's like, I think it's the same figure, just super shiny. So I'll be passing on it, but it's another chance to get just a standalone Hal because you didn't have to get the 2-pack to get these two. And I didn't mind that because, you know, even on that Batman one, you know, it's good to have a villain. And this is when Todd, and I know he still does it, but was doing the like bases. So this was, I think, the only Green Lantern. Crash and burn. But yeah, I just wanted to show you. I love this thing. And again, have not utilized this nearly as enough. But you have Hal against the Batman evil lantern guy. That's his side with like an octopus tentacle in there. But Hal's got the rocket blasting off. So I love this. There's a couple pegs on there. I'm going to be doing some Green Lantern photography. For sure. Like, for sure, this is all happening. Dawnbreaker. Okay, thank you. That's a wrestler version of Yimbo based on CM Punk. Oh, wait, what the hell are we talking about? Oh, CM Yimbo. All right, let's see. For the chat, for the next Yimbo channel sticker, can CM Yimbo or Mythically? Oh, that's great. And Johnny, yes. All right, so here, let's do that real quick. So I had that going. Oh, here we go. Actually, I could show you a couple different things. So, and again, if you saw this, it's in a little way for us to discuss it, talk us into or out of our FOMO. But this is now, again, in stores now. I believe the head sculpt is different. I've seen some people mention it's similar to one of the evil Superman, Ultraman, or whatever from the 2-pack, but it looks great. I like the hair. I like that shine. I think he is the one. Let's see if I jump through. Yeah, I like the hair. I like the shine. I really do actually like the shine quite a bit. Yeah, there it is. Same so same setup, just a different head sculpt. I think I like mine a little bit more, if I'm going to be honest. So that's why another reason I don't think I'm going to be jumping at this guy. Here we go. If you want to compare those real quick. Boom. So what do you guys think? Like, do you have a preference? Yeah, like, I don't know. I like the one I have. A little too Giga Chad over there. But yeah, let's see. So I don't know. It's neat that, like I said, it basically seems like exactly the same figure otherwise, in terms of the constructs. So it's good to have. I don't know. It's a good opportunity if you missed it the first time around. And then this guy saw earlier today. Yes, please. So very excited for Simon Baz. Yeah, man. And then who is the other female? Jessica. I'm blanking on her name now. She's also in a lot of the animated stuff. Superhero, the DC Superhero High. Why am I blanking on her name? Green Lantern. Wasn't it Jessica? Jessica Cruz. Yeah, Jessica Cruz. You guys just talked about Jessica Cruz and Hella. All right, but yeah, I'm excited. They haven't announced her yet, right? because that is going to be awesome. But yeah, Simon, I'm definitely excited to pick up. Man, some of those other ones are looking really good. I feel like I've checked myself out of the Snyderverse, though. That's just me. That's just me. But let me get this out of the way. Boop. All right. So love the white look. Yeah, the white glove look. I know, man. That's like with the Dawnbreaker. Yeah, the green. Like the ring is still on there, but it's just sculpted, no paint. Yeah, I like the white. The white pops. The white pops. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Cruise. Thank you, Finn. I enjoyed parts of it when I was reading it, but overall, it's not one of my favorite storylines. Let's see. Mcfarlane said pick up his game should be pinless. That's true. There we go. So better ankles, no more ratchety ankles. That's the ratchet. That's my issue. The click clack, because there's no nuance to it. That's what it is. There's no nuance. It's all or nothing. Like if you're trying to get a balance, and as soon as you clack, that's it. You have to then move at the leg and the knee. So, and it can kind of, it's going to change that look of what you're going for. But that's nuance. Yeah. All right. So there's Hal. Love that figure. So I've had him forever. And again, I've only really ever taken like one picture of him. I don't know. And then I got intimidated too. I like to shoot practically. But I have ideas now on how to light these guys up where I think, I can still be practical while making these constructs pop the way I would want them to. Either way, I'm just going to have fun with it. Screw it, right? This is going to be, so some of these pictures, hopefully they turn out good. They might be garbage, but I'm going to be trying to learn each time. Just know that I'm trying new things. I have a black light flashlight. And of course, it's right behind the TV. Let me see. Hold on a second. All right. Yeah, see? There we go. Whew. Let's see what happens. I've been meaning to do more of that. Like, try this out. My buddy Cox Great, way back when, Josh told me about trying black lights on these, like, Hasbro things. It's interesting. That's interesting. It does give it a glow, but then it's in that purpley glow. We'll have to see in a real, this is technically my camera, but we'll have to see in a photography setup when I'm on manual how it will look. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Trying out new things, right? It's otherwise, you're not learning, you're dying, right? All right. Next up, they're at the same time frame. I think I got this Hal Parralax first. So it was a Walmart exclusive, if I remember correctly. And it was like a highly sought after one. And it was still at the time when I was, copping Mcfarlane's on the reg. And, I had that other Hal. But I don't know, I just talked myself into it. So I really like the hands, the actual like translucent fists. I think this is all he came with, though. At least I went through my little Mcfarlane accessory box, and that's all I pulled out every last little Green Lantern thing. So if he did come up with more, it's somewhere else in the ether, as it were. Let's see. Let me check that out. Hal Parralax Mcfarlane. What did I? Oh, he's the one that came with those? Okay. So he came with the fists that I currently have on. And this is where, I'm going to be honest, like all right, I have them on here now. Those fists. All right. I'm definitely, something messed up. Let's see. Jamie Lynn Park says, I really like the Parralax, got the glow in the dark version. Oh, nice. Let's see. So yeah, Jessica Cruz, can't wait. Gotta get some green jello for those lantern shots just to put in a cool mold. That would be an interest. That's very true. That could be fun. And then have a snack. I like that. I was shocked DC went with that whole, the whole thing to span across the DCU. The comics and the characters suffered for it. To be real, a lot of it is hit or miss for me. I love if they did a real full-blown crisis and reset for real. That would be neat. I'm liking Absolute, but it's still not DC to me. It's like Elseworlds for me. True. Oh, Ender Shadow's in the house. Happy Sunday, man. And is that Kyle Rayner as Parralax? No, this is the Hal. This is Hal as Parralax. They just dropped the Sinestro as Parralax, which I'm gonna pass on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got him. So if I take him out, so those fists, that's what I just wanted to check. And now, you know what? This is good that he's there because I'm gonna double check what the other Kyle came with. So this is the Kyle I had to get in order to complete Atrocitus. I wanted the classic comic. It was the gold label. I know Chewie got it, the classic suit, and I was bummed because I don't like this version of green. It's the same. It's the Parralax green. I don't like it. I don't like this color green on Kyle. But that's all going to change tonight when I go crack open some new toys. So, but yeah, I got that Kyle. So these guys were probably around the same time frame. And then to build this bad boy, he is such a monster. But there he is, Atrocitus. I freaking love this figure. And sticking with Mcfarlane, I took these fire flame effects from my Red Hood. I forget which video game, or if it was it wasn't the video game version, but it's a Red Hood figure. I think it is a game version where he's in a jacket with a regular hood up over. But anyway, it came with like a punch effect and then like a swooping kick. But it's the only red. I mean, they're orange, but red enough for me where I thought, let me just try. And I think they kind of work. So, I mean, I'll have to get there a little bit better. But man, I freaking love this figure so much. He's so gnarly. Look at that beast. Oh. Yeah, so see, like, if there were more Red Lantern figures, unless I missed them, you guys can let me know. Because maybe I've just been sleeping. Because I was sleeping on Todd straight up for a while there. So if I missed any other Red Lanterns, but I was checking on eBay for just Mcfarlane Lanterns, and like I said, I only saw the Kyle in blue. So, but yeah, I freaking love this figure. So, yep, that is Atrocitus. So he came with that. He was that Bath wave, and I'm counting this because again, I don't have a ton of like Green Lantern bad guys. So this is from the Syndicate, right? The evil Lantern. I see. I'm Power. It's not Power. Evil. No, it's the Syndicate. Power Ring. My bad. Okay, Power Ring, the character, right? Okay. So yeah, the Crime Syndicate. Okay, I just needed to use the Google machine. Okay, so I'm happy. Once again, it's a Green Lantern. Now I want to find out though, what did he come with? Power Ring Mcfarlane. Nope. All right, Google to the Google machine. Power Ring Mcfarlane. What did he come with? Nothing? Okay, so now I don't feel so bad. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so let me just pull this up for you. Bam. He just came with the Starro effects. He did come with that sweet because I never completed the Starro. I could never find the Owlman. He just never saw him. I missed him on the pre-order. Then I waffled like I do. This guy, Power Ring, I ended up getting on clearance from Target one day during like one of those deep $12 discounts. And I was super pumped for that Starro piece because that latches on to figures perfectly. But yeah, he didn't come with anything else. How about that? All right. Silly me. Silly me. But anyway, happy to have this guy too. Again, filling out, like I'm going to have basically the main Green Lantern Corps battling every version of Lanterns. In my work, I just want stuff to look cool and snazzy. So I'm not really worried too much about the nitty gritty details of what is coherent in terms of storylines. So I'm just going to run with it. So it's going to be Atrocitus, Power Ring's going to be there. What did we say his name was? Dawnbreaker. And then finally open this guy. My man Toy Father got him for me many moons ago. Oh yeah. Let me get this. Yes. I love Sinestro as a character. And he was like one of the best parts of the Green Lantern movie in my eyes. Sorry about that. So now I've cleared out the main ones that I have. I would really love to know, like, who are you guys feeling as some of your favorites? Like I saw a lot of names earlier. I want to say Hal, but like I said, I don't know. I think John Stewart is my favorite. Like I said, animated series, Justice League Unlimited. I really like John Stewart. I loved his whole thing with Hawk Girl. Just love his integrity. Hal. Oh, you know what was good too? Was it Emerald Knights? And I watched something recently too. Like Hal gets a little, for somebody that's all about willpower. I feel like he gets swayed a little, not easily, but he's kind of bent his principles here and there in his comic history. So, somebody that you could argue hasn't is Sinestro. I don't know. I mean, not that sometimes you can still respect a man of uncompromising principles, even if they might not be good for people or humanity, or whatever he is in this world. But no, Sinestro is a very compelling bad guy because once again, like the best bad guys believe what they're saying is right. They believe what they're, that they are on the path of good, even though they're not. Let's see. Jamila Parks says, Atrocitus is dope, but needs more of his core. That's what I'm saying. Okay. And yeah, needs to make Larfreeze too. He's a one-man core. True. That's a pseudo Red Lantern. And Batrocitus, I did see that. I almost bought that version to not build Atrocitus, but it was I wanted Atrocitus. I almost did though, because I was only like, it was a $20 figure, like I remember seeing it, and but I had already made Atrocitus at that point. But it was the same, yeah. I think it was $20 at the time. But yeah, that was a good thought. That new Sinestro looks pretty good in store too. I'm sure it does. I mean, like the Parralax versions are very neat. Like that Hal is really cool looking. But again, now I have this guy, and I mean I've had him for a while, but finally got around to him. Let's see. John is my Lantern second. It's Kilowag. All right, we're coming up. Let's see. Ray Paz, my favorite Earth Lantern is Hal. John comes in second. I appreciate Kyle for holding the fort until Hal came back from the dead. True. Were you able to find any Manhunters? The Manhunters. Let's see. Oh no! But now I see. Oh man. Oh, and they were in the show. They animated like the. All right, forgive me for using this browser again, but it's just there. All right, the animated show is so freaking good. For the record, this was now back in 2008, 9, 10, something like that. That show is so great, and I know it's on Max. Highly, highly recommend it. So freaking good. Um, Mcfarlane. But no, I haven't. And I did. Oh, okay. Is he in stock? Green. All right, I'm gonna have to check out. No, I haven't seen him in any stores yet. But I wasn't making the connection. Yep, I'm gonna have to do. Yeah. Ah! Well, that's now on my radar. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. Finn Cobb. I like Hal because he was an introduction to the core. It's superpowers. True. I love the return of Superman Parralax arc too, but John is so good. I also have a spot for that jerk guy Carter. I know, man. I know. They're all so great. They're all so great. Cal the Collector is for Hal Jordan. There you go. That's his favorite. Yeah, like I said, the Green Lantern Corps is fun. They're great. And I'm so happy to have these guys out of a tub now, and actually, like, I'm inspired to do, like, I'm fired up. Even if I don't tell stories, like honestly, I just want to now take portraits of some of these guys. They look so freaking good. All right, so we're gonna go for yeah. All right. This is the set I enabled myself. Thanks. Well, no, I was pushed over the edge from some friends. Lots of friends. I mean, the fact that I do have all of these guys and I can't not have Kilowag. Like, that was the big thing. So, let's see. I'm going to drop this down. Ooh, what does Jamie say? Let's see. I have one of the Manhunters, but I want one or two more. He's an army builder, and they made him a platinum edition. Todd, what are you doing? Let me check here. So Mcfarlane. Man, all right. So Google Shopping, Walmart has them for 40. There's people that have them for 30 on eBay. Again, I don't know, like, as an eBay seller, like, how are you're not making any money. You're losing money. I don't understand. You're just screwing people over for $5 extra in shipping. I don't understand. For something new, I'm saying they'll like try to get something and flip something like that. I don't know. Well, that's frustrating because now, yeah, but wow, even the thing I'm about to show you is $50. Whatever. I'm opening this bad boy up. I'm gonna open. Who actually? I don't want to get you too fired up. All right, so let me just show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. All right, so again, try not to do cheap plugs, but as you know, like, I do have my Amazon store where my wife has spent so much time trying to keep everything nice and organized and easy to find for you guys. So I now update it with the things that I picked up. I got this during Prime days. You have got to be kidding me. $96? I literally just got it from there. That's insane. And is that sold from them? Who was selling this? Is this through them? I'm just trying to figure this out because, wow. Like, literally, let's see. Because it wasn't a massive discount. It was maybe $10 off. But then I was like, well, and then I got convinced, which was a good. I'm very obviously now, geez. It was $58 back October 9th. How is this $96 now? I don't understand. That's nuts. All right, but that's where I got it from, just so you guys know. Jeez Louise. All right. Well, we're going to crack this open because I am super excited for Kilowag, you poozers. And then finally, classic Kyle Rayner costume. So the universe did provide. Again, been trying to very much when it comes to my toy collecting and even other stuff. Like, all right, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And just being okay with it. I will tell you that has made me a happy collector. Like leaving things to the hunt, leaving things to the universe. So it's helped. It's helped because I had a thought today. Speaking of life and toys, um, I wasn't always this way. Like I said, this happy ass smiling Yimbo that you get is in front of you each and every Sunday. Even when I started my toy photography and toy collecting, and or like in terms of public, Instagram. Before I started streaming, I would definitely hit like anger points. The one that really crushed me, I was so mad that day, was Dave Batista. And then the Toy Daddies know there was another time with the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Noir. Like I got mad, I got heated, and I saw I had an extra Dave Batista that'll be a future giveaway. Um, and I had a second one because it was on clearance. I remember when I bought it, and it was more of like, wow, like this guy caused me so much anxiety, and just to have like seeing a second one, like wow, I could have just waited. So I bought it as like a lesson to myself, but now I would like to have someone enjoy it in the future. So yeah, that was Dave Batista, like reminding me of that lesson. So I'm remember with everything that I talk about, because I know, our boy Unparalleled Universe talks about it too. Like sometimes with certain reviews of things, like you don't want it to be like, well, now you can't get it. Like I'm just trying to share my enjoyment of this stuff with you guys. And again, a lot of this stuff comes back around. Like we do need patience. I know tomorrow's not guaranteed and all, but like also when it comes to things like this, you can afford to wait, wait it out. Stuff comes back around. I'm telling you, we've seen it enough now. All right, I'm going to mute this for a second. Just because that sound is driving me nuts. Oh, this is so cool. All right. Oh man. I like Mcfarlane's big beefy boys. That's a lot of plastic meat. That's a lot of plastic meat. Same, again, it's never going to be my favorite toy to pose. It's not hand candy. Sometimes they're rough to get going. But like, where the hell else are we going to get a Kilowog that is this great? Son of a gun. All right, let me get him in the HD cam for you. Big old feet. Oh, really tough ratchets there. There we go. But let me get him standing. Okay. Let's get this guy on camera. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, buddy. Let's all right. Massive ring. I dig that. Face sculpt is tremendous. All right. No stress. It's a great looking fig. Yeah. Oh, Kilowog will probably get a re-release with the new Lantern movie in the talks. Exactly. Exactly. Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, that's doing what I can, man. I want to see Angry Yimbo. Matches like Butters from South Park. Hey, you remember the hockey parent thing? It's definitely more than Butters. I'll tell you that much. Um, but yeah, I'm it's got to be a seller. Okay, but yeah, no, I'm happy. Wow, I'm glad I ended up taking the jump. Cause yeah, that's ridiculous. But yeah, f that. That's what's crazy? I bet some of these people that was a third party seller. I bet they like literally bought it that day and now they're dropping up on there. That is insane to me. You know what? I'm checking off camera real quick. I'll throw it up if it is. Ships from Amazon. You have got to be kidding me. That ships from Amazon, guys. Because I wanted to look for you for like other sellers on Amazon. 79, 80. That's disappointing. Come on, people. Come on, humanity. All right, we'll get that going. Wait it out. Wait it out. There will definitely be a Kilowog for sure in the future. So this is great. Speaking of new constructs, that's nice. big old sledgehammer. Spiked out. Good for pounding some meat. You know what I'm saying, you butchers out there. No, right? That's oh, but that's sweet. Yeah, look at that on both sides. That's cool. All right, big fan of that. Put that over there. Oh, and oh, a big ass lantern. My goodness. And that's awesome. There's like, it actually is translucent through it. All right, let's see. Let me get the camera going again. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. All right. Let's see if this is going to show it. No. All right. It's not doing it justice. Like, if I can hold... Yeah, that's not doing it justice either. It's definitely, like, transparent through, like, that circle. So you'll be able to shine a light through it, maybe? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the best way to demonstrate this, but... No, that's... Oh, wait. Yeah, there you go. See that? It's like translucent through there for Kilowag, but not this way. That's really cool. I think that that's going to be some unique photo opportunities there. All right, that's awesome. All right, now we have Kyle. Now he's got his own lantern there, which... The funny thing is, I think I gave Kyle's to Parralax. I think this was Parralax's now that I look at it. Oops. So yeah, Kyle has that like uniquely shaped lantern. So that's rad. There we go. Cool beans. By the way, how about that? An odious construct. All right. He's got, yeah, see, I remember that platinum release or gold label release. He has the armor. I want to say, is this like samurai inspired? Would I be wrong in that? I don't pretend to have all the... Don't pretend to have all the answers. It seems to be samurai inspired. That's really awesome. And then he comes with... So, all right. This is cool. Once again, this is all that you would really need. He's got the fist and then one swappable open hand. So he's got a fist with the thing. Honestly, another fist for the left hand. Come on, Todd. But this is still a nice set. I'm not mad at it. But that's kind of silly that you'd give 3 hands and not just give the 4th other fist. But... Oops. Again, if you're going to ask me which green I like better, give me this one for sure. Like, I'm not really crazy about that. More like light. It's just like a light green, pea green. But I really like this. Ooh. So Kyle's got the big sword there. And then X. Oh, I don't have one of these. Green Lantern katana. How's the construction? Yeah, not bad. Solid. Very cool. Nice. And then we have Kyle himself. So let me get him out of here. I'm so excited to have this version. Kyle Rayner, remind me while I cut the rest of these stupid zip ties. Not zip ties, but ties. He was in, what was it? Was it Superman the Animated Series? Where did they do his origin story? Does anybody remember? I think it was Superman, and I think I remember really loving it. Or maybe it was Justice League and like Superman was in it. God, so many ties. I'm so over the ties. Yeah. All right, time to deck out Kyle. All right, well, actually, first, yay! Classic Kyle suit. Look at that. Oh, I even love the logo. Oh, that's so neat. He looks so awesome. Yeah, look at that. Yes. So same head sculpt, but just different yeah, just like the different greens, but same smiling. I like that he's a smiler. I think he's going to be my happy Monday Instagram story picture. You know, I love my smiling toys. And now here he is. Oh, there we go. I'll lean him back on there. All right. Kilowag. Beautiful. Yeah. Yes. All right. I'm happy. I'm happy I was pushed. I was pushed over the edge. It was good. It was a good decision. Because again, I've been trying to be really good, especially with Legion's Con coming up. Paying Josh Brown for a Sentinel. Wanting to buy a million different amazing accessories and dial pieces from all of the vendors and friends. I mean, oh man. I put over here. Well, I have a D Blake Makes Chubsy sign back there. I have my D Blake's Toy Migos. He's going to be there with all of his wonderful signs. He's got those Daredevil batons. And I have Ghost Rider. Like, he's got these for sale too. The wired chain with his flame effects. Like, I love that. But yeah, Duart's going to have a bunch of stuff. And 78 points of articulation is going to be there. I mean, like, again, the list goes on and on. RG's going to be selling stuff like, go figure, go. Like, see Jessam. God. So yeah, I'm trying very, very hard to not bring in too many toys or spend too much money. Of course, I get that. And then I got that couple Grand Lantern sets. And then I also today got the pit droids. I guess. Oh, I'm such a jerk. Yeah, the Target Family Run. The Target pit droid set is down to $31. And check your Target circle because I missed last week's 20 off of something, or there was some kind of toys related one. But there are 2 Target circles in my app. One of them was $20 off toys, tech, and home, but it had to be qualifying. So I would recommend doing it through the app because in store, that was the thing I tried to use first. And so many things weren't qualified, so it didn't trigger the coupon. But I had a second one that was just a straight up $20 off of an order of $120 or more. So again, family trip to Target, getting running errands, and of course, I threw that in the basket. So, like I said, I'm not perfect by no means. But I'm trying because, again, there's a lot of awesome coming up at Legion's Con for me to get my hands on. And I am so sorry that oh my God, I got time. All right, chat time. Chat, I apologize. I got into Toy Zone. That's got to be a seller. There we go. All right, so scrolling down. Kilowag, we'll probably get a release. Again, great reminder. Solo Sinners in the house. Happy Sunday, man. I just joined at the I Like Beefy Toys. That's a lot of plastic. I'm just saying that's it's how else should you? They're beefy toys. Mcfarlane doing butterflies, nice, yeah. And yeah, oh, I mean he's always had, like that butterfly style with the caps in there. Man, I'm going to sell my extra man Cobra Commander if I can get 100. There you go. Mcfarlane has amazing wrist articulation on the bigger figs, too. He's nailed it for me. True. That's going back to the meat tenderizer. Just saying. He comes with this big sledgehammer to tenderize your meat. Tenderize. Sometimes I catch the word. Sometimes I go, but there's that's I know my intentions. Oh my god. Oh, glad you're having fun, right? Kilowag meat pounding for sure. Yep. What'd you use your power ring for? Don't ask, poser. Pooser. Oh, Michael, what's going on? Trix Plus, how you doing, buddy boy? Dark Rainbow mode activated. There you go. That katana reminds me of using cocktail swords. My figs as a kid. Dude, I still do that. I have like a set of those upstairs. And I will still like, number one, fondly remember that because that was just like a toy accessory that was just readily available at any time. I had stormtroopers using that, like the old style, 5 POA. And it was Superman the Animated Series. Thank you, Side9. Yeah, I freaking love that. That was such a great episode. I need to go back and watch. Yeah, Superman Animated. Surprised they used him and not Hal. True. But that introduced me to Kyle Rayner at the time because I wasn't reading the comics. Like, I was like, not to that. I was reading comics, but I didn't know of Kyle Rayner, and that taught me. I was like, "What? This is amazing! It's a kid that like is a comic book artist, and he's a Green Lantern." Like, again, representation, right? I don't recall his origin, but he was start of the fridging trope. Yeah, it was Superman, but his design looked like Hal or something. I think so. Part of Deep Lakes. There you go. Term comes from Kyle. Some would say Gwen Stacy. Oh, okay. The fridging trope. Okay. But the name came from the Rayner comic where we felt Alex in the fridge. That's Prescribed Trome. What's going on, man? How you doing? Happy Sunday. And I know, trust me, that's my job every day. But even for me, yes. Let's see. Let's place bets on how long till Mcfarlane does absolute Batman figs. I mean, with Batman, geez, it's just. How many Batmans do we have? We have all of them. So yeah, like it'll be here before we know it. That's for sure. All right. Well, how we doing on time? Oh, we got a half hour. Sweet. All right. Now I'm not going to be opening my Green Lantern not odious figure. I will be opening my fish. So the fish guy, I know that's so. I feel like. See, I know this is a fictional character, but even this is like, excuse me, I don't want to like put his, I don't want to put him down. What is his name? Because it's just Green Lantern. But let's get these guys out of the way. So I have now a ton of constructs. I just need more fun ones. I want. Here's my next question for the chat while I black out into toy unboxing mode, because here we go. I would love to know what kind of constructs you would want to see. So, with Jamelin bringing up the different personalities, but like either for specific characters, or do you want to just have general things that from your own imagination? If you were a Green Lantern, what kind of constructs would you make? What would you want to see in toy form? So let me know, because we got to get into snipping all of these. Waste of my life. Stupid. I only get upset. I mean, we all get upset, right? Like, this isn't just me. These stupid twisty tie things are the worst, right? Like, I feel like it's from NECA and on. Like, we know that there's better ways of doing this. Because companies do it. Figure Arts. SA's Figure Arts. Great job. You can just take the toy out of the box. Mafex. No ties. I know that those are okay. Legends. No ties. Right? Generally speaking. Okay. See, all right, not the best crunching from like a newer buck. I could mod it. Let's see. Yeah, the upper torso. So he's going to get about that from the standing bent over position. Let's see. Can I maybe a little bit more? But it goes back to the main question of like how much crunching will you need from a Green Lantern figure who might be more just blasting and doing construct type stuff. So at the end of the day, maybe it's a Mooter point, a Divine Bovine makes. Laserman reference. All right. So this set, definitely excited about. And this might be as close as we come to a Green Lantern construct pack from Todd. So going back, hey, just like at the beginning with the Mezco, hell yeah. Blast effects attached to the hands. Sweet. And it's the white gloves. Oh, yeah, that white glove look is so sharp. So that's sick. Different lantern here. Okay. Interesting. So, all right. So there's that one. There was Kyle's. We saw Kilowag's, and then we got this one. So here we go, which is more like that. So look at the shapes, different shape design. I do love that the lanterns also have their own versions of their battery. That's very cool. But yeah, that's a neat one. And like I said, I think this was for Parralax. So yeah, Hal never came with his own. That's a great one. That's very cool. And instead of probably being, yeah, this is blacked out now in the light, that's paint on there. So there would be no opportunity, unlike Kilowog's, which does have that opportunity to flash the light through. I don't know. It's just really cool. All right. But I like that look. I do like the look. That's a nice touch with the paint on both sides there. This is a cool one. I thought this was like a power blast in the box. Son of a... I love little communicator devices on my toys. So Cosmic Legions was like a big one when they were announced, and they have that, like, the hologram thing plug in. Now G.I. Joes have done it, like my His Tank, Cobra guys. At least one of them that I got had like a plug-in forearm thing. The very first one I had was my Hazard Squad Commander Gomez, and he had the wrist communicator that you could pop in a hologram. You get where I'm going with this. I love that so much, and it continues on to like my 2099 Mezco with the Lila. Anyway, son of a gun. That's a freaking Guardian. I thought that was just like the start of a blast. But son of a... that's great. That is so rad. Talking to one of the Guardians right there. Hell yeah. That's very sick. I'm super into that. I won't take out the hands for now. This will just live on my carpet until I get home and can clean up tomorrow. Probably before the Toy Pick stream during the 8:45. That'll be our check-in time. It'll be like, all right, guys, hey, we're gonna spin the wheel. But before we do, let me clean up my toys. How was your day? All right, then we got the shield, and the shield is just gonna clip on there. So, boop. I guess I should have been doing this the whole time. My apologies. All right, so I have more constructs now after just these two new unboxings. That does make me very, very excited. I like having a Green Lantern shield. This is actually going to look really sick with Kyle. Like, I'm going to put Kyle here. We might as well do it now. All right, let's clip this on here. Yeah. All right. All right, now let me try to get the smallest level of, I won't say Machu posing. I'll just say it'll be just Yimbo pose. I like, I do okay. Let's see if I, just a little bit of a dynamic thing going. Those feet are tough. Okay, so I got him standing on my little mouse pad. Let's see if I can get him going here. Something else with this sword, yeah. There we go. Hut, there we go. So yeah, there we go. That's really cool. That's really cool. I can bring that up a little bit more. Maybe I can get that, whip that down, around again. Just trying to, something like this. I feel like would be. There we go. Better with good angles and stuff with the camera. Set a little dead on, but sweet. Trying to get that face. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that plays shield, sword, and then can't forget about the final piece to this puzzle. Which is Abin Sur's head, right? That's Abin Sur. Now, technically, we know his fate. But no, God, Todd. This is not all right. So this is the other thing. It's a mild irritation. So no, I won't go full Dark Yimbo. But this happened also the other last week when I went over the Mcfarlane Dark Knight. It's just it's a nuisance. Like, I just have to get the pliers now. I popped his head off normally before, and then out of nowhere, just now it's stuck in there. Darn it. My goal was to see how this would work. I guess we could still kind of just sit it on there. Like, it'll be a little bit higher. The neck skin, obviously the skin tone will not match, but I think I'm going to take this Kyle and paint him with the Abin Sur to match it up. I think I'm going to do that. I know it's not exactly his costume, but again, this is just for army building Green Lantern Corps guys. Like, this is just to have another lantern. He won't be like at the forefront of my shots or the forefront of my, shelf display, because that's the thing. I'm fired up now to like get these guys actually displayed. I love the Green Lanterns, man. So that could work. But yeah, I think we'll have to see how it sits, because if the peg is there might, you're going to end up seeing that. So, I'm going to eyeball it. I'm going to pull a Machu. I'm going to try to just blend the paint and see how I do. Or I could just leave it like, nah, it looks a little too low. Well, I'm going to have to get the pliers either way. So we'll check, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, here's this guy looks great. I forget his name. Ah, you should always keep a multi-2 on your streaming desk. I know. You're right. I have like a hexagon like type key thing, but that's not going to help me in this situation. I do have tools around, but then you're right. I need it. I have it. I was even looking for like I ended up having to get a serrated kitchen knife. Again, guys, like, I do sometimes think of things to be prepared for, and then it's just a matter of like, oh no, it's showtime, and I didn't find it. All right, but I think that's gonna work. I wanted to use this Kyle body somehow. Screw these ankles, these dumb ankles. God, they're the worst. Stand up straight. Like, there we go. Don't use the kitchen. No, 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 no. I'm saying I had to use this for the unboxings tonight. This is how I snipped all this stupid, this shower of garbage now I have to take care of. I cut it from the behinds though, so don't worry. The serrated knife never went anywhere near the little figgies, so don't worry. um. So yeah, I still have the not odious GL figure in box. I'm just holding off on that for now. I wanted to kind of see how this was gonna work, but since we already got to kind of run through, it is the same set of things, just the different head sculpts for the platinum. So Yimbo poses everything. Yim posing. I know. I'm trying. Like, it's the foam. Like, I'm using my own like Dio thing here, but even with the foam, sometimes it can be tough. Even with like Dio stuff, like balancing can be a challenge. I will say, no, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not. To each their own. I will say that even though it's frustrating on a stream to try to balance these guys and post things up like while you're live on the internet, when I'm just doing a toy photo, I really do enjoy the balancing act depending on what I'm going for, I had set up a picture and I never even took it. So I have the concept in my head. It's with the G.I. Joe Vamp. I had it back behind me last week with it was supposed to be like a Spider-Man 2 game shot using one of the Dreadnoughts and Kraven, my Miles and Spidey Legends Spider-Man 2 figures. And it was gonna be like a little 2-on-2 battle. Oh, and Venom, and of course, and this was. Here we go. This is gonna bring it all back around. So we'll get these guys out of the way. We'll close out our Green Lantern portion of the evening. Oh, almost. I do want to talk about the TV show. So I did, just real quick for the story purposes. So that's my Monster Venom with the retro head sculpt. I think that looks pretty awesome. And gave me the Spider-Man 2 vibes. I thought that looks really rad. I really like that Monster Venom. That was like one of the first big legends I got. So I set it all up, and the balancing act, like I was saying, yada yada yada. Constantly things falling down. I had Spidey, lunging down. So I gave up on it. I broke it down. I'm gonna eventually do it right. And like I said, like those times, I will still hit the mode if something falls. But that to me, it's part of the fun of toy photography. It's to me the playing aspect. So it's very stressful, like I said, when it doesn't want to work here. So again, Todd ankles, we have to. That's the next thing we have to really get. We need to get that. But here we go. Oh, thank you. All right, Tomar-Re. I appreciate Jamelin. Again, I don't like to pretend that like I love the Lantern Corps, but when it comes to like the specific aspects, just like most, like when it comes to all of these things in my fandom, it's a roller coaster of the peaks and valleys of things that fire me up. And then when I get inspired, I do the deep dive. I get the, either things that I knew years ago, like, oh yeah, I was like, duh, like that's right. But they become dormant for a while. So this is what I wanted to actually talk to you guys about too, is I'm hoping you are excited about this casting. But yeah, we have now our Lanterns. So the show, HBO Max show, Lanterns, our two big guys are now cast. And so is Aaron Pierre. I have not seen Rebel Ridge yet. So I've heard that he's excellent in it, and he also plays an ex-Marine. So like from takes I was hearing on TikTok and whatever, like it sounded like, yeah, like this should be a pretty good role, he should be good. And then I was blown away by hearing about this, which is the series so it's Ozark's Chris Mundy, Watchmen's Damon Lindelof, and comic book writer Tom King. Like, are you kidding me? That is massive, massive, excellent talent of stuff that I don't know about you guys, but I freaking love all of the things that those guys do. I would say, well, like Ozark, fantastic. Watchmen, like that show. Oh my god, that show was just spectacular. I know that's like one of my go-to adjectives, but I loved Watchmen. Man, that show is killer. That was so good. And Tom King. I don't know why I'm blanking on, but like the name Tom King, like I know I love Tom King stuff. And then this new recruit, Jon Stewart and Lantern Legend Jordan. So Kyle Chandler, two intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in American heartland. That's gonna be so freaking good. I'm hoping, man. So what are we thinking? Are you guys pumped up? Like, I just can't believe we're gonna be getting something like that. Are you good with the casting? And again, I'm hoping now that I catch up from coming out of my unboxing blackout that we have some good construct suggestions in the house. So let's see. All right. Not giving Hal a boxing glove at least once is a miss. That's true. Here we go. Noel said DCU slate, New York Comic Con, October 17th, Creature Command, Superman, Supergirl, Lanterns, Peacemaker Season 2, Batman, Brave and the Bold, and Beyond. Before do it, James Gunn. Yeah. I'm so pumped. DC, I really, I have to be cautiously optimistic, but I really like James Gunn. I like his work, typically speaking. I like really came around on the Suicide Squad, like tremendously. And then Peacemaker, I was losing it every week. I love Peacemaker. So I'm really optimistic for I'm trying to be cautiously optimistic because that's what got me in trouble with the Suicide Squad in the first place. I think I went in too hyped. But this Lantern show, like True Detectives Green Lantern Corps style, like yes please. Oof. Which would be an also interesting thing if you guys didn't know this, because my wife had to point this out to me. We've also been watching Agatha all along, and we really enjoy it. That's been like a thing we look forward to each week. And the very first episode, the Witch's Road, the big song, it's so good. It's on. So I have Apple Music. There's all the different renditions of it, and the very first one from the first episode was in a True Detective style of the Witch's Road. Like, so another True Detective reference. Gotta love it. Let's see. And Memphis boy, how you doing? And brightest day, no hug shall escape my sight. Hell yeah, Legion's Con. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Looking for the platinum one of that Great Effects 2. I know, man. Watched them announce the line before issue 2. Let's see. Green Lantern concerts would be nice if we got green flight stands that would more abstract and crazy designs. Yes. So I'm thinking of the Human Torch Marvel Select figure comes with a sick fire stand, and it ports into the back, but it just yes, hell yeah, that would be crazy. And maybe for Todd, instead of something that like ports in, because that figure had like the ball that popped in there, it could just be something where you like, oh, I haven't even opened her yet. All right, we'll have to do some. I'm not ruining DC night, but it would have to be something maybe this style where the figure fits into it. All right. So again, this is all DC, baby. But that'll be maybe next week unboxing. Yeah, trying to, Diggs. Wait, it's all Green Lantern's fly. It just makes sense, dude. That's what I'm saying. I love that. Let's see. I get annoyed too. Hot water needed. Damn you, extra effort. I know. Like I said, it's just a point of pressure. Here I am talking with you guys, hanging out. Like if I was just sitting on the couch, I'd be like, oh, rats, go get my pliers. But I will be prepared in the future, Machu. I try to learn from the best. So I will have a multi-tool here forever and ever and ever. Let's see, fish stick. Yeah, I did not. All right, let's see. The POV on that blade is dope. Did you see the new? Yeah, I brought that up before. Again, a lot of Mcfarlane drops, at least announcements, and they're all coming up like October 17th, maybe. Those stupid tabs, I just pushed one side through the hole. Now it's not as easy. Ooh, yeah, that's okay. I get lazy. Yeah, no, that you know what? That might be actually better. The lanterns needed good representation on live screen. Good to see they're taking their time to do it right. Hell yeah. Tom King, that's right. Had a great Nightwing run. Okay. KJ Smith, Ryan Reynolds, the one and only live action Green Lantern. Yeah, because what did they have? Martian Manhunter at the end of right? It was supposed to be Green Lantern? Or did they no? At the end of the last Snyderverse movie. It was Martian Manhunter, right? Yeah. It was supposed to be a Green Lantern. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that was, yeah, the Justice League, right? Yeah, they went with Martian Manhunter. I think. Unless I'm Mandela affecting everyone and myself right now. But real quick, the Green Lantern movie, I actually enjoy. Like, we know it's not great by any stretch, but I own it. I love Ryan Reynolds, as you guys know. I thought that there were great aspects to it. The CGI suit is terrible. But one thing I did see that, like, it it's a kind of a true. They had that one little Disney Plus where Hugh Jackman uses the wand and gives him the Green Lantern mask. And it was like, all right, there were a lot of people that worked on that movie. And like I said, like, I don't dislike it. Like, like, it's goofy and there's bad parts to it, but there were parts that were salvageable. And again, it's a movie that a lot of people worked on and were probably proud of. So yeah, I think he could stop punching down on Green Lantern. Just that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No, I think it's true. It's been that way, but they have such a vast wealth of incredible stories. They just have to do the stories. Like, I do hope that this is lifting. If this is some new interpretation, I'm fine. But like, again, if James Gunn, like, I don't know, like, those are great writers that are going to be putting this together, like, really great writers. I think there's a lot to like. I think there's a lot to look forward to in an HBO Max series. Like, I think that they're going to really kill it. Oh, that's okay. Hey, again, I liked. I've always liked his stuff too, but who am I? I'm trying to think. Like, Brightburn, was that his superhero kid evil movie? Brightburn, like, that one was cool. I've only watched it the one time. Like, I have, like, so again, not everything is like, none of us are gonna have hit or misses with everybody. So yeah, don't apologize. You everybody, you guys know you have your opinions. It's all good. I hope it turns out great though, because DC characters are my favorite. Yeah, I those names that are show running it, like, regardless of Gunn, like, overseeing stuff, I think the main people that are going to be creating this, and now with the cast, at least of the two buddies, like with Kyle and what do we say, Aaron, right? I think it's going to be really awesome. But cautiously optimistic. Green Lantern constructs wouldn't make sense to give them actual blast effects as well. Hope DC does good this time around. Witches Road slaps. Hell yeah, Josh Brown. That's what I'm talking about. Banger after banger. Exactly like that Phoenix. Yeah, same kind of flight stand would be pretty cool and versatile for all of them. Yep. There you go. Wait, I enjoyed the Ryan Reynolds. Exactly. There were aspects. I mean, like, I liked the performance. Like, I liked he was goofy, and the CGI, that the suit was rough. Sinestro. I love Sinestro in that movie. Like, holy hell. I loved Kilowag in that movie. Like, there was badass stuff in it. And again, like, with some of the constructs, I like the hot rod thing. And it had a lot more potential. It was a dumb ending. Dumb bad guy, I guess, to go. It was just a poor choice. Parralax, like, I mean, should have been, I don't know. They could have went in a different direction. I feel like they went too big or just too rushed in the villain department. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Ray. See, there we go. Threw too much stuff at the wall. Nothing stuck. Yep. Finn, I love that Gunn is starting with Superman. True. There's a way to give a fantastical story and really human heart through Superman, and I trust in James Gunn. Dude, I'm with you. I think one of the beautiful things that people, same thing. Well, let's just focusing on Superman. Yes, he has his ideals. Yes, he's a Boy Scout, but you have to remember, like, the man is dealing. Like, I saw a whole thing on how he can control his body density, like, and that he has a level of telepathy. He is so smart, like because he can adjust the mass of even things around him, but he is so dense, like to sit in a chair, like how I have Deadpool right now. Like he actually has to know to be hovering to a certain level, and that even going back to like there was a comic thing where he and Spider-Man fought and Spider-Man's just pummeling him, and he even says in the comic like, you're getting harder, but like like physically, as he could tell, and he ended up like breaking his hands, but he could tell that he, like, there was that. Same thing with Batman. There was moments with Batman where, like, Batman slugs him and breaks his knuckles. He allowed him just enough to get like a shot in so it wouldn't shatter his whole hands. Like, it's just, there's a lot of complexity to Superman beyond just being the Boy Scout. And, I love Superman. I love him. But he's a hard character to make interesting in a 2-hour movie, maybe, like, which is a cop out because I think that there's so many good Superman stories out there. But what I'm saying is I think James Gunn is going to have a good grasp of the character, and I think he's going to try to go back to not totally ripping off the Christopher Reeve movie, but like that vibe. I think if he can channel that level of Reeve, that balancing act, I think that'd be pretty neat. I don't know. There's a lot you could do with Superman. I think. In my brain. FinCom, I think that was the fault with Snyder's Superman. He tried to ground him, let him be a good man and struggle with being good. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Like, I look to Superman because, like, he will make the good moral decision, and I think that's where I get what Snyder was going for. I don't know. I'm still gonna be of the. I wish he didn't. I don't know. I'm on team. I wish he didn't kill Zod. Like, to me, Superman always, even more than Spider-Man, will, like, because he has even that level of power to him, that there's always going to be that alternative solution. And I just love Superman. I don't know. I'm not. It's closing in on my witching hour, so that's where I'm looking at literally this picture I have that I bought from a comic book artist at a minor league game a few years ago, and it's just him holding the Daily Plan. I'll post it to my story and to the YouTube, to my YouTube channel community tab, just so you guys can see it. But that's what I'm seeing now, because again, he's a man that has the weight of his world and our world on his shoulders. And in light of all of his reasons why he could go the easy path, because like I said, I think taking a selfish road, like, again, none of us are perfect, but like, if you go all in on selfishness instead of in service to others and selflessness, it's an easier path to take because you're just giving into your own wants and desires. And I feel like, again, that's the struggle of trying to make the good choice, but then actually making the good choice is what, again, Superman is an ideal to aspire to chase, not to be. No one's perfect, even a fictional character. But yeah, gives you hope. That's all you can ask for, right? Let's see. They did it in 1977. That Superman movie was the essential story up until that point. He did that corny spin. Yeah, that's true. That was a goofy, not understanding of comic books at that moment. But the other, up until then, so much of that was beautiful and well done. Yes. Good to see your shelves are savoring out. It ain't easy being green. Hell yeah. And you know what? It is 10 o'clock. So I will just remind all of you that tomorrow night, 8:45, quick little giveaway for my Citizens of Eumonia. Make sure you are still in there. Like I said, it's $2.99. Not that I'm asking ever. I appreciate every single one of you guys. So this is just my thank you, but it is a nice little perk. And, so we have the polls and then monthly giveaways, but we have back-to-back weeks. So 8:45 tomorrow, right before the TPC Top 10 with Rocco the Great and the Toy Daddies. We're going to give away the Trick or Treat NECA figure, and I will be giving away the Sonic 3 Sonic figure. So 2 figures to give away. You don't have to be in the chat. I will have the spinning wheel going. I promise, Ray, it will not be rigged. All of the people are out. Everyone's recused now. So I think that's it, guys. So thank you so much. This has been what a tremendous blast. Thank you for hanging out, talking DC with me, talking lanterns. I freaking love it. This is a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have a great start to your week. I hope you have an awesome rest of your night, all of the good things. And let's see. Finn, as Super 8 is so good. Yeah. Oh, All-Star Super. Yeah. See, there's so many good stories. So on that note, let me just get to my little conclusion. Here's my outro. All right, boys and girls and everyone. Good night, everybody. Appreciate you very much. You are all the best. Seriously, thank you for, again, helping me scare away my Sunday scaries and be ready for, to tackle on the work week. So appreciate you. Have a great night.